All right. Hello, hello. You're watching Took the Pally. We're going to be doing another one of a segment that I actually really am having fun doing called The Donald versus Reddit. So, what we have is we have Reddit /r/ politics, and then we've got /r the Donald. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the top posts on each side and see if there's any correlation between any of them, because something that I find very interesting and like have found interesting as I've just been like, doing Reddit stuff for a while is just, you've got maybe not directly like conflicting articles from both sides, but you've got, like similar like topic things, and it's like very interesting to see how they both fight each other with like articles and news and stuff, because this is like people upvoting it and stuff, and there's like the algorithm and all this like other bullshit, so it's like it's interesting. So let's look at front page today. So we'll start on politics. So Merkel says Europe can't count on U.S. military umbrella anymore. So we're going to start right here. Boop. So German Chancellor Angela Merkel said Europe can no longer count on U.S. military for protection and must take destiny into its own hands. Merkel's comments on Thursday reprised a theme she first sounded last year in response to blah, blah, blah's America First policy, and NATO allies, blah, 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 blah. And then he withdrew from the Iran Accord thing. So I guess they're kind of, she's saying sort of what I like was talking with someone yesterday about how, and then John Oliver touched on it on his video as well, is now with him doing this, can we count on America to not back out of like other agreements? It's like how can other countries trust us to not just be like, oh well, fuck you, like, because what if, okay, so let's say, great, we get a Democrat person who works more with them and whatever happy bullshit they want to get done gets done, so let's say all of that happens, like what, so the next year if a Republican goes, like it's gone, like it's so, it's just, it stinks, and I don't blame them for that. However, I think that Trump would get all over this. If Europe was like, yo, Trump, you called it. Muslims, Islam, you called it, man. All right? You were right. Can you fucking help us out? I think Trump would send people over immediately. Like, a fucking sap. They're like, oh, word, you want to, like, get these fucking... Because, they're not everyone in the army is racist, but, like, a lot of the grunt troop people, like, don't really like, in general, like, Islam and stuff like that. It's one of the reasons they're, like, out there, like, they volunteer to, like, fight this war and stuff, right? So, them just, like, fucking, like, word, you want to get some of these fucking, like, turban heads or, like, whatever the fuck they call them. Turban head, I don't even know. That's a terrible insult. But, it's like, sure, word, well, let's fucking go. Like, I think where she's like, oh, we can't trust America for defense or whatever, I think if they fucking said something, Trump would be like, hell yeah. Let's SEAL Team 6,000. SEAL Team 6 million. Fucking just send, like, oh, word. America, you're always like, America's spending all this money on weapons. Like, why not put them to fucking use? Like, but that's what I think. Okay. So that one's defense, Europe, kind of stuff like that. Let's see what this one, top one on the Donald is. So if you voted for Trump, you helped achieve this. And it's a picture of the hostages getting freed from the plane. I have nothing against this. It's a totally different topic for sure. I think it's a little silly that it's like, if you voted for Trump, you helped achieve this. It's like, okay, so let's just create an entire another fucking multiverse where everything exactly happened the exact same up until that point right there where, this is the only spot that this will ever happen ever, and the rest of everything is just whatever made up bullshit I want. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, oh, if you voted for Trump, you helped achieve this because it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Trump. It's like, So you're just gonna create, just like, fucking, why not? Let me just, hold on, let me reach down, reach right down in the good old idea hole and just, nice and fresh, nice and stinky, yeah, because it's a fucking pile of shit, you know? Anyway. But I can't, like, I can't, like I said before, like, fuck yeah, we got our, like, refugee guys back, you know? It's not like I dislike that. It's not like I'm not about fucking getting Americans back over here. Or even not even Americans, even just people that like aspire. Like maybe these guys were still like in the process of something, or of going through immigrations, whatever. So, next one's another image. I'm staying up to see our president greet the last U.S. prisoners held by North Korea. I think it's another testament that I just noticed this right now. Same thing on the top one. They've got like a countdown for it. It's like definitely like I want them back. Like I said in the other post, but this one's kind of like, it's like it just makes me think about how like comical it is. Kind of. It's like this is just like. It's like, I imagine literally this. So this is what I imagine when the fucking dudes coming out the fucking airplane, right? They've got like the bugle horns playing that, like, I feel like it's in like a lot of stupid like movies, but it's like, I was in a lot of Mel Brooks movies, like just playing like some like ridiculous fucking like trumpet sound that's just like, or either that or playing like, God bless America, like the rock version, land that I love, like, like fucking something fucking ridiculous. I wish I kind of watched it just so I know. I mean, let's be honest, it was probably just some like jazz or golf claps, probably nothing like too ridiculous. All right, so now let's go to number 2 on politics. South Korean firm paid Michael Cohen $150K as it sought contract from U.S. government. Bro, are you kidding me? $150K? Bro, that's like 1/200th of my RuneScape bank, bro. That's not, I mean, but seriously, like, it's not good, obviously, but, I mean, it's like, what else do you expect from, Michael Cohen's firm? And, is like 150 grand, like, really, like, that much in the grand scheme of things? Like, not to downplay, it's like a big thing for sure, but I mean, it's like, okay, so now here we go, and then they try, and here's why it's like a big deal, because they're trying to get it to relate to the Stormy Daniels thing. It's like, oh, well, this was 150K, and Stormy Daniels was 130, so, I mean, it must be this, and it's like, okay, but give me something better. I don't know. I guess that's my opinion on it. Like, I don't know. It's like a South Korean firm paid Michael Cohen 100 as it sought the contract from U.S. government. So it's like, how does that relate to Stormy Daniels, which they brought up in the article? It's like, So McCain confirms he gave Trump dossier to Comey. Duty demanded I do it. He said duty. Old man. He's some poor old man. All right, so I like how it starts off with his fucking book, which, like, I mean, like, I guess he's gonna give it to his wife and kids and whatever, but you fucking got like terminally diagnosed. Like, I'm like, right? Like, I'm sorry. And if that's not right, then he's got to be like, I mean, let's be honest, he's got to be like kind of close. Unfortunately, I'm just being real. It's like, what? Like, sorry, but it's like, so what is he doing with the? Why are you selling the book? I mean, like, I guess so it gets out there, and I guess you could give the money to Finns. But like, if I was him, I would just be selling that book and be like, oh, charity, bitches. And then it's like, oh, Trump, you can talk shit, but like John McCain, this book is like Alzheimer's research or something, because that'd be dope, but whatever. So his book comes out May 22nd, so it's already I think it's kind of funny that it's done earlier. It's like, leaker, except this time he like leaked his book. Like, ridiculous. I know, whatever. So he reflects on his life and harshly criticizes Trump. Surprise. Okay. So let's see. What's the third one on the Donald? The third one on the Donald is National Guard troops involved in 1,600 apprehensions at the U.S.-Mexico border. So, capture of 1,000 pounds of marijuana in 3.5 weeks on the job.
Damn.
Yo, all right. I'm not saying I'd break the law, but hypothetically, you get all these people in the middle of the desert, driving my 300 pounds of weed back to the office. Oh no, I got to the office. All right, here's the 275 pounds of weed I found. It's like, God. But hypothetically, that's ridiculous. Who would do that? Who would do that? I don't know.
No one would do that. No one would do that.
All right. Well, I mean, like, I think it's kind of ridiculous where they are like, we've got 1,000 pounds of marijuana. It's like, all right, get me some coke, get me some smack, get me 1,000 pounds of fucking ketamine or something. Let's fucking get our money's worth. It's like if we're sending 1,600 people and they're doing 1,000 pounds, so that's everybody finding a pound, street price, give or take. Like, even, like, medical price, like, out there, if you got, like, at the cheapest medical possible, I mean, that's only, like, $1,000, $2,000. So what, they found, like, 100 grand or something? 1,600 people found, like, 100 grand. That doesn't really seem like we're paying optimal efficiency over here. I don't know. But whatever. But, so that's what we got for today in the morning of Reddits. And that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day watching my video. If you have something that you want to add to the conversation or a contradicting idea that you think pokes holes in what I'm saying, please, I love stuff like that. So comment down below. And if you just like what I'm talking about, then maybe subscribe. Who knows? And then hopefully there's something here or there. And you can watch more of me if you click one of those.